Dylan Penders and April Windsor just came very close to escaping the dangerous world of drug dealing in Emmerdale, but unfortunately Ray Walters found them. Yesterday, Ray was approached by D.S. Carter, who was in the village, to chat with Kev Townsend. As she walked up to him, Ray was forced to drop a bag that contained a large amount of cash. Ray spun a story and claimed to Carter that he was no longer dealing drugs and continuing to develop his business of selling farm machinery. This was because Ray dropped it with some of Lewis and Ross Barton's belongings. They were moving into Dale View with Vinnie Dingle yesterday and had a variety of items outside the front door. It meant that the lads accidentally picked Ray's bag up, so he needed to orchestrate a plan to get it back. After some prep, Dylan successfully snuck into Vinnie's to try and retrieve the bag. He managed to, but when he found Ray later, he claimed that he couldn't find it. Dylan's smart plan saw him reveal to April that he had stolen enough money from Ray that would allow them to run away together. They had to move fast, though, because if not, they'd be at risk of Ray finding out what they were planning. In the latest episode, Dylan and April packed some things and then said their goodbyes to Paddy Kirk and Marlon Dingle. There wasn't any time to say goodbye to anyone else, so they both hugged the characters and said how much they loved them. The teens then caught a bus and went into town, but had no idea that Ray was getting closer to learning what they had done. After playing pool with Marlon Paddy Bob Hope and Vinnie Ray, overheard Marlon and Pads talking about the kind words Dylan and April had for them earlier. This, along with spotting Lewis with his empty money bag, allowed Ray to conclude that Dylan had lied to him. All it took was for Ray to send April one threatening video message, and suddenly their plan to escape was no longer in reaching distance. Ray arrived at Dylan and April's location, but instructed only Dylan to get in his car. April attempted to stand up to Ray, but even this didn't work this time. Ray snapped at April and said if she wants Dylan to be safe, she must do whatever her client asks tomorrow. Desperate April complied. The last time April met with a private client, she ran out of the room after the man made it clear that he was sexually attracted to her. Boss Celia Daniels explained that the situation could have impacted her reputation, and the next time April won't have any choice but to do as the man requests. What else is April going to go through?